Well, yeah.
Table?
Lighten up, Clooney.
I was trying to finish his
Or his...
trying to complete his thought.
A little bit.
That's what we do.
Remember when Mark Jordan kept defending you? Kenny's like, what are you, his parrot?
That's when Kenny tried to fight him.
I wanted to squeeze him real hard.
You tried to fight little
Jordan
buddy?
goes, dude, wait a
I
minute.
first met him.
I thought you were friends with Weir and you could understand that the heckling was just part of the deal.
No.
And Kenny's like, hey, I don't even fucking know you, dude. And I'm like, hey, it looks like little buddy got under your skin and I like him for that. And they were ready to fight in front of the old taco shop.
That'd be a good little fisticuffs. You and the GLB?
You threw out that.
I think it would be a good fight. I'm thinking Kenny would come through because
I
he's
do
a little
too.
bit angrier than Gay Little Buddy.
Yeah.
And Gay Little Buddy would have a soft spot
I
in his
bet
heart
Gay Little
for him.
Buddy's like a piece of leather, dude.
I don't
He's
think-
tough as nails.
GLB's got a mean side.
I know he's got a
Yeah.
mean side, but
He's
I think
wiry.
Kenny has like this weird trunken scene going on, dude. Has some kind
Like
of
the Sheik, dude, in wrestling.
yeah, he comes
dude,
in with
the
this
big
thick
raw.
chest and just like Gay Little Buddy would throw a couple of blows that got deflected and just feel disputed.
Well, you remember Kaz? You don't want to mess with Kenny. He's a world-class wrestler.
Yeah.
Were you a wrestler?
Oh, well, yeah, I was before he squeezed my head. God,
I'm like, world class wrestler, how would you like a headlock around the temple? And I
I
gave
think
him
I even had an arm there, so it was extra pressure.
Oh, up like this? Around
and
the
I just
arm?
heard stuff crack.
and
I'm
I just started
I couldn't
squeezing
even
the
tap
vice.
out, like,
And I had it like this, and I just started yanking, dude, and it was just like I heard cracking of skull.
oh no, there was no ow. I was like, like I'm gonna die if you pull any harder. It was like what he looked like
Where
when
was this-
Pete Lonkarovich grabbed him by the neck.
Yeah, when Pete, I pissed myself. That wasn't that fucking funny,
Dude,
dude.
He was like
Veins.
he was the fighter though.
Yeah, he was a
like,
full contact
well,
fighter
he
with the
showed
Gracie
He
brothers.
showed him the way to grab someone by the neck.
Well, he went like this. He's like, "Where you think the sleeper holds a joke?" And we're all hanging out, like 15 of us in Utah. And I was probably drunk on Pink Panthers. I'm all, that shit is just so out, dude. That shit is weak. He's all, let me just show you what a sleeper hold feels like. And I'm like, all right. And he applied it, and within 4 seconds, I was out cold. All I saw was very bright lights, and then I was pissing myself.
What is
But
it
he
though? Is
did-
it a choke?
It's a choke, but he ends up, when they do
Turns
it,
it in,
they
just-
roll, so they grab you like this, and then they roll their wrist up as they close, and it just rolls your throat up like this, and everything is
Stops
shut
it.
completely off. Like
Really?
all the blood instantly gets pinched to your brain. You're out.
Blood and oxygen too?
Blood, oxygen, everything
we
is
saw-
just gone from
Yeah,
your head. If
that's
they
so
held it
scary.
for another 30 seconds, you'd
die.
be dead.
Okay, I was wondering
Yeah.
why people don't die
His
in the
eyes
sleeper hold,
bulged,
dude.
his head immediately turned red. Every vein in his forehead that I've ever seen in my life popped out.
How
Yeah.
long were you out cold for?
Only like 5-6 seconds or something. I fell to the ground, and then
He
I was
held
like,
him. He didn't just let him drop.
No.
yeah,
yeah,
he
for
held
sure.
me and
He
laid
was.
me on the ground.
He was just showing you what one was. He wasn't being a
flex.
dick.
He didn't even flex. He just went like this, real easy. Like he's looking.
And
at
I
us
just
like
remember
this.
squeezing like a teddy bear. I'm all, oh!
Were
And
you
then it was
resisting?
that it.
Were
No,
you-
I wasn't resisting. I was just like natural reaction to like stiffen
That's
up.
why he didn't have to flex, because
And-
you were letting him do it.
And no, I was just like lined up, and he
Well,
said, just
fighting it might have only made it worse.
no. I fighting it would have really hurt me because that guy is just like made of. He's
It was-
204 pounds of solid, not one piece of fat on him. Tattoos everywhere.
And he was a
Scary as-
mountain biker?
Yeah, he was world champ.
He was,
Who is this?
BMX
Pistol
Hall
Pete
of Famer.
Lunkarovich.
He was a
Oh.
world champ BMXer? Or
Yeah,
downhiller?
BMXer, and he was world champ dual slalom.
Really?
Yeah.
Pistol Pete. I remember you talking
And we
about
hung
it.
out
I
with him
heard
because
him
we
on
always
Racer.
smoked weed together because
I-
we were just stoner brothers, and all the other like full except for Miles and shit, but all the other guys just discredited him because he was like Sean Palmer said like, Pistol, you think you're so fucking badass? Sean Palmer was sleeping within like 4 to 5 seconds, and like I remember that, dude. I was like, holy fuck.
They started battling?
They
they
one
did
time in the hot tub, Dave Cully thought he was a badass and said, you know, Pistol, like all these guys kind of knew him, but he was like, those guys were more new on the scene. Pistol had been there. they knew him from BMX, and they probably thought he was a pansy back then.
Yeah.
And then he did all this Taekwondo shit with the Gracie brothers, and all of a sudden, Dave Cullinan is like in the pool with the shoulder out of his socket, dude. And I'm like, and he's like, fuck. And Palmer lined him up, and that was in Wisconsin, and said,
Trying to have a tattoo
you
battle.
think you're so bad, you know, like this and that. And he swept his legs and gave him a push in the forehead with the forearm, and Palmer slapped his head against the grass and was out, dude, sleeping. And he got up and he got pissed off and said, fuck that, that's weak, and walked away. And everyone's like, and Pistol's just like, fuck, dude, I told the guy. He asked for it.
That guy-
It was fucking rad, dude.